Welcome, America, to our humble classroom, where a lot of people are missing because Dr. Fessler, a lot of people are missing from class today, I suspect, because Dr. Fessler is known to be really kind of boring and unenthusiastic. And so, you know, they'd much rather, you know, watch the video, perhaps because that way you don't have to talk in class. Or whatever reason. Hello, America. Did we learn anything last class period at all? Nicole, did we learn anything last class period at all?
Yeah.
Good. That's a good start. Can you be a little more specific?
We learned about job order costing.
Job order costing. Ooh. What did we learn? What T account's a little different using job order costing? Sarah? Have you watched the video? What T account is different from first test to now?
Manufacturing overhead?
That sounded like a guess. A question. It sounded like
Manufacturing overhead.
manufacturing overhead. What's different about manufacturing overhead? JJ? Sarah's very happy that I just called your name. Although you might. Have you watched the video? No, not yet. Sarah did, and she missed the same class you did. Now JJ's not liking you very much because you just made him look bad. Rebecca?
Manufacturing overhead.
What's different about the manufacturing? Sarah gave me that correct answer. She did a fabulous job.
Well, on the credit side, we're putting the applied.
Applied. And what are we putting on the debit side?
Putting the actual.
Actual. So that whole applied manufacturing overhead thing is different, is new, fun, exciting. Okay. So today we're going to learn about activity-based costing. Now I need to get my feeling. What am I missing? Where is my... there it was. It was hiding. What page? For what types of products? Where'd Joe go? Does he think the third time's going to be a charm? Okay. Because Joe, for our viewing audience, has already tried unsuccessfully in 2 different vending machines to purchase a Coke or a caffeinated product of some kind, and has departed the class to try attempt number 3, where he put money in and did not receive a product out. And so he's on a mission. Are there 3 vending machines in this building? Or just
There's ones down
there's ones down here, there's ones up a building, or one up. They were plugged the other day?
Yeah, they were
Turned off with switch, I don't know. So I don't know where he's going. And mission accomplished. Joe, you need to watch the video. Although I fibbed because it was not a caffeinated product that he was after. He was just after Joe is having a good day. But what types of products would we use job order costing for? What kinds of products would we use job order costing for? Evan? Custom, unique, distinct products. What page in the handy handouts can you find the answer to that question? Page 88. And she might have even said that loud enough that the microphone picked it up. Okay, so on page 88, so if you look on page 121, you might write see page 88. That's what that's kind of referring to. How can unit cost be calculated? Because how many ways are we going to learn how to answer the question, how much does it cost? 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That thing. Okay. So, Jeff, for what types of products can we use process costing?
What type?
Yes, for what types of products? And I'm fishing for this word.
Homogeneous.
Yeah, it's homogeneous. Homogeneous. Or homogeneous. One or the other. Just like here in America we say aluminum. How is it pronounced in Great Britain?
Aluminium.
Aluminium. Okay, I'm sorry? Aluminium. Aluminium. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so let's move on to the next page. What's on the next page? Does it ask about Perry Mason?
Yes.
How might Perry Mason define activity-based costing? Anybody? I was quite impressed. In my other class, there are a few people who know who Perry Mason is. Does anyone know who Perry Mason is? You do. Who's Perry Mason? He's an attorney. What color are his TV shows in? Black and white. Do you all know that before color, TV was just in black and white? I mean, pretty soon it's like, and before TV was in 3D, it used to be just 2-dimensional. So black and white, he was is a lawyer guy, kind of a lawyer detective sort of a fellow. Black and white TV shows. And his TV shows were very often named things like The Case of the Stolen Wedding Ring, or The Case of the Dead Body in the Back of a Pickup Truck, or The Case of the Dead Gunshot Guy. Is that, can you think of a better one?
I just saw yesterday,
The Case of the Haunted Husband. That is awesome. I would have never, the Case of the Haunted Husband. But have you detected a trend in these titles? So you should be able to start the first part of the definition already, right? The case of. How might Perry Mason define activity-based costing? The case of many PDORs. Okay? The case of many PDORs. Many PDORs. What's PDOR stand for, Chris? We've learned that before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. The case of many predetermined overhead rate. In job order costing, how many PDORs did we have to calculate? Last class period, how many PDORs did we have to calculate to complete all the T accounts? Alex? How many? One. Correct answer. 1. In the case of for activity-based costing, what makes activity-based costing different than job order costing is that we'll have the opportunity to calculate multiple or many PDORs. Not just one, but many, okay? So let's look at the next page. There are 2 ways that activity-based costing differs from job order costing. And you already know what are the answers, Jackie. Can you give me one of the ways in which activity-based costing differs from job order costing? Many PDORs. Look how easy that was. Many PDORs.